So today I open my door for you to come into my world, and I want to show you something very special that you probably haven't seen yet. This is not just a bowl, okay? So as you can see, it's pretty huge, and so this bowl is actually piece of the ancient Egypt, literally. This is exact same replica. The measurements, they were taken from the museum, and one guy actually make it done. So there is no many bowls like this in the world. And first I didn't know, for what is this used, but then we figured it out, that ancient Egypt people, they actually use this to get into altered state of mind, and it's actually a device. And this is, we all get to learn that we are living in a sound vibrational universe, and how this device actually works is through this vibration, sound, and my voice in combination with voice. And I can do many things with this. I can heal myself, I can heal others, I can clear areas, I can clear homes, I can do so many things, because it's all about getting into the field and actually being clear channel, being clear energy, which I finally achieved, so that you can actually be that, best to explain it, God's facilitator, because what I do is always, I connect with the source, and then I get and do the healings for others, but it's not me that is doing anything. I'm just there with my consciousness, clearing the chakras, everything, but it's really the God's light that comes inside and take away everything that you don't need, and brings in this God energy. Then you actually get your field charge up, and bigger. So how I see this, and I like I'm just like, for every single person that I do healing for, it's totally different, because I'm always guided differently, because some people, they more different people need different things, right? And but most of the time, the first part is clearing out everything, and then just pumping this God energy. And then by the end, for each person, I close you like in a golden bubble, and I only leave the top open for the divine guidance, for God, right, for the golden energy to come in. Everything else literally bounces off you. And what's really amazing to me is, so when I'm doing the healing, like for a person, half an hour, depends, I'm literally, so my voice is, vibrating, and what this does is, actually, I figured it out, it's, I literally attune you to your highest frequency. And most times when I start, people are very low in frequency, and so my voice is like very low, and then how the enough clearings are done, how enough of God's energy is coming in and pumping in the field, then my voice literally just shifts and switches and goes up and up, and every single person sounds differently, and that never ceases to amaze me. And it's pretty amazing what people are experiencing with this, and because most of the time I test it, like yeah, if you are with me here, you know, you're gonna feel the vibration, everything. But it's amazing to me that I'm doing only the distance healings, and all I do with a person, I just set up the time, so no, you know, they're lying down in a specific time that I'm doing this, and they actually feel the energy and warmth, and you know, most of people, they feel peace, and you know, like, or you know, if they are really sensitive to energy, they get some visions, or you know, for everyone is different. Like I always say, don't expect anything, you know, I don't push anything, I'm just here and I'm doing this, and then if they want to show me something, they do, and I share it with you. If not, I don't, you know. Sometimes you get advice, sometimes you don't, sometimes, you know, but people, they notice the difference, you know, and they notice the difference, that they are happier, they're more in peace, you know, because this is really, as you shift in frequency, because if you lower in frequency, only the bad things are happening to you, you know, and like you really have to constantly be rising in frequency, because everything is up here, you know, the life is much easier, the diseases, they cannot exist in this space, you know. And what I see, it's really, you know, miracles happening with this. And I'm pretty amazed, because I've got this directly through my intense, you know, my dedication in working with spirit for last 20 years. And I've got this technique through the experience of my dad passing, which I literally, you know, that was the stage last year between me, my baby dying, and then my father dying. I literally lost the last bit of the fear, which was the fear of dying. And this is when I was then when I actually realized that I've become a master. Because when my father passed away, I actually, you know, I was blown away how quickly I was able to stabilize again, you know, and to see it from everything from the higher perspective. I haven't bought into my feelings, into the hurt, into the, you know, because I was already there, you know, I already saw so many things, you know, but this experience actually opened my eyes to see, you know, who I have become. And this is when this healing was given to me, because it's not so much about, you know, like you see people doing the frequency healing, sound healing, that's all great. But what I'm always teaching my people, it's who is doing this. Because when you are yes to something, that thing already becomes you, you know. And if I'm gonna let someone else into my field and that energy is dirty, you know, I'm gonna be infected by that, you know. And if you are yes to me and I'm clear energy, you know, you're just gonna get the best of everything, right? This is why I don't allow anyone to work on me. You know, I'm not going to allow anyone to read me. I'm not going to allow anyone, like, you know, you can have the best intentions, you know, the healers and people that are doing this work, you know, but if they are bringing the trauma with them in a field, you know, the hurt and all the projections, like they're going to bring that same into you, you know, like they cannot be clear. That's just my opinion. That's like, it's my practice, like, because everything that how I'm learning, I'm learning through the direct experience, and I'm not someone that you gonna certify, you know. I'm gonna get certified what the one up above, you know, like. And I don't how can I say, I learn on the field, I learn through my life, you know. And then, you know, I don't watch other people's stuff and this and that. You know, if I'm specifically guided to learn something, I go and learn it, or, you know. But it's really amazing, because when you find the truth for yourself, and when you get to work like one-on-one, and then from the outside world, I can only get this is how God works with me, you know. And then I just get a confirmation for that. And, you know, and when the knowledge, when wisdom is acquired by that, it's yours, and no one can take it from you. You cannot, like, it cannot be like one day this is the truth for you, and the next day it's not. Where with other things that you learn, that you just accept, you know, sometimes it's going to be true, sometimes it's not going to be true. But if you learn directly and on the field with God, if you are using your life data, your life experience to transmute and to get to the next level, you know, like you have everything that you need right now in your life right now, that you just look back and that you use all that data, if you use all that experience, you know, this is how you progress. Because in this time, I just done the video about that, in this time, like, how do you know who can you trust? You can only trust yourself, because there is on purpose so much disinformation, half truths, you know, to sway away, so you don't know, you know, who are you, what are you doing here, what's true, what's not. Because you were always meant to find the truth in yourself. Like, I'm for years, I shut down everything, you know, all the distraction from my life. Like, for example, I don't watch TV for last 15 years. Last 5 years, like I'm saying, like I was on the mountain. Like, you could not find me online or anything, because I was in this deep work with God, with Spirit on me. Like, I still don't have social life of any kind. I don't have friends coming over. I'm not using any substances, you know, like I'm just in this game with life with God, you know, really contemplating on things, you know, doing my own things, working on my gifts, helping people, you know. But in the same time, I'm in my bubble. I'm just not living a life that most of the people do, you know. And this is one of the things, you know, that I've been given, because you are given more power, you're giving more gifts, opening up when you are devoted to your work, when you are devoted to your gifts, when you walk with God, you know. Every time when you do a good thing, you know, you get rewarded for that. If you, like, for me, for example, if I do something that I know it's not a good thing to do, I would be taken away my gifts and this and that. So I'm not going to compromise that for anything or anyone, right? So another thing I wanted to show you, I don't know, have I show you this? Here is like a crystal ball, literally. Like, I think that you can see it. You see it? You see it? Like, you want to grab it, but you can't. This is actually from where the crystal ball things come from, right? Because this is because of the special measurement of this ball, right? It's like a pregnant woman belly, and like, so yeah, this is really something special. So what else I wanted to tell you about this is something else I wanted to tell you. Well, maybe not. Okay, so this was my special device, and I invite you, if you feel called, you know, to let me know and get in touch with me, and you know, to see how this actually feels to experience what it means, you know, just to get a little help on your frequency level. And I usually do this for my, I don't want to say clients, for the souls that I'm working with on a regular basis, I do divine counseling, like people that are with me ongoing, and you know, I guide them to learn through their own life experience, and then we do this frequency healing. Because what this does is actually it gives you everything that you need right now, and takes away everything that doesn't serves you any longer, you know. So just think about, like, what I do is, you know, I bring the God, the light. It's a life force. It's a life energy into you. So, you know, you cannot go wrong with that. Like, I'm not pushing for anything. I'm not detached for any outcome, you know. If we are in agreement, we are doing this, source come in and, you know, gives you exactly what you need. You know, some people, they're going to get clarity moving forward. You know, some people, they're going to get spontaneously healed. Like, many things, you know, that I'm seeing right now that, you know, I'm not going to be able to share here in this video. But it's pretty miraculous. It's pretty powerful to me, and like all the glory to God, you know. And that's just like my reward, because I'm so devoted to this work, and you know, like I'm just starting out. And if you're watching this video, you're really blessed that you're connected to me already. You know, we can do so many things together. Like, I can I hold the spaces for here, for with this bowl, with for sisters that are being attacked from the dark. You know, I clear houses, people. You know, you name it, you name it. It can be done. So God is great. So this was my 7 stars, and this is my special thing. So hit me up if you would like to experience that one.